I grew up in New Mexico and was always very into the outdoors, hiking, camping, rock climbing, etc. One summer when I was 19, I went on a 4-day, 3-night camping trip near my parents' house on my own. Might sound weird, but I had been to this area many times and it was quite safe. Anyway, I brought my camera and took lots of pictures. When I came back and developed my film, there were 3 extra pictures I didn't take of me sleeping, 1 each night. None of my stuff was missing or stolen, and nothing happened, but it freaked the heck out of me. Back in the day when I was in college, me and the oldest took off to a lake in the wilds of Glacier County. I have extensive backcountry exposure, even did a stint as a big game guide in a remote backcountry camp. On this day, we enjoyed the fishing and settled in for the night. I pulled out my pen and stoked up a nice fire. It was clear and cool as the sun faded into the western slopes. We cooked us some fresh rainbows with garlic and butter and filled our stomachs. I leaned back against the cooler after pulling out a refreshing beverage. The boy was soon asleep by the fire as it had been a busy day. I sipped my beer and watched the moonlight bouncing off the little waves in the lake. I slowly faded off to sleep with the sound of the little waves gently lapping on the rocks. I awoke with a start. The fire was out. The lantern was out too. The moon was gone and it was pitch black. Something was wrong. The hair on the back of my neck stood straight out. I was paralyzed. I could hear my heart thumping as I strained to hear something in the brush, but all was quiet. I had a horrible, uneasy feeling. I gathered myself together and started kicking around the fire. A small flame came alive and I quickly threw on some wood. In the firelight, I could see that the boy had awoke and was shocked to see his wide open eyes staring at me. "What's wrong?" he asked. "Nothing. Go climb in the tent," I lied. He crawled into the tent, but even in the light of the fire, I couldn't shake my wariness. Something was out there in the bush, and I could feel it, watching me. I gathered up my light and flashed around camp. Nothing. Finally, I began to calm down and crawled into the tent with the boy. Then again, like clockwork, I awoke completely tense. This time I couldn't shake the feeling at all. I finally instructed the boy to wake up and go get in the truck. I packed up all of the camp and drove to the other side of the lake, where we slept in the truck. At dawn, I got up and looked across the lake where we were camped earlier, and another uneasy feeling came over me. I decided it was time to go home. I don't know what was out there or what was going on over there, but I know my instincts and something bad went wrong in that place. Whatever it was, I'll leave to your imagination. It creeps me out to this day about that night. Thanks everyone for watching, and also a shout out to Mr. Conservative, who helped me to decide to do camping video. That is capital M-R with a period and then a capital C, Conservative. He helped me decide to do camping. So basically this is still a work in progress. I know this video is shorter than my first, but stay tuned. I'll definitely be back soon. Alright, see y'all later.